Thanks for joining us. I'm Katie Nobles.
And I'm disability attorney Michael Leiner.
And you're watching The Bottom Line. Today's topic is a question from our client Amanda, and she wanted to know, does information from my previous employer help my disability case? So Michael, break this one down for us.
Yeah, and thank you, Amanda. We love getting questions from clients, and this is a great one. A lot of times I'll have conversations with clients who will say, my last employer will be really supportive of my disability case. I was having all these issues at work. Now, even though that's not medical evidence, and so much of what Social Security uses to make decisions comes down to medical records, I do think that there is utility in certain circumstances when an employer is willing to write a letter about somebody who's applying for disability. But I want to distinguish between what's helpful and what's not. Mm-hmm. So many of the letters that I get from employers that aren't helpful almost read like endorsements of them. They're a great person. They work so hard. They were so kind to all of our customers. And it almost sounds like a reference letter, as if the person was applying for another position.
It may be true.
Which may be true, and I'm sure it was. And frankly, if you were going to be able to enlist the help of a previous employer, I would imagine that the person probably did have all those traits. The problem is, that isn't going to help with the disability case. So if you want to get information from your employer, what's important, what we really want to find out is, how were you doing work differently than other employees? Were you working slower? Did you have to miss a lot of work? Did they have to change your tasks around? Maybe the job was usually done standing, but because of the person's medical issues, they had to accommodate and let you sit for a long period of time. So again, going back to the medical issues and functional limitations that keep somebody from being able to work, that can be further supportive evidence of disability. Now, it doesn't have the same weight to Social Security as an opinion from a doctor does. At the same time, though, all those little lay opinions from family, friends, former employers, people that know you and know how you're limited, can really help in the long run.
And we're always answering our clients' questions here at The Bottom Line. So if you have a question that you need Michael to answer, you can do that on our website. That is linerlegal.com.